Good morning, traders. Welcome to today's market review. This is Fred Razak at CMTrading. Today is June 4th, 2015, and today is Thursday. So looking at the economic calendar, first piece of news coming out at 1 p.m., GBP number, official bank rate, big number coming out at 1 p.m. South African time. Then we have a weekly USD number that's coming out at 2:30, unemployment claims, and then at 4 o'clock South African time, Canadian dollar IV PMI number, which is more of an inflationary number. So looking at the markets this morning, well, big rally with the Euro USD. We broke higher. As you can see in the graph, we're trading at 1265. So, we anticipated maybe it would come in. It didn't come in, and then we just rallied. So compared to yesterday's graph, had you seen it break this 110 level, that might have been a good place to pick it up. We had suggested maybe it was a fake out and maybe it was going to reverse, but as you see, it kept on going. And when something like this keeps on going, don't fight the tape. Okay, and you could draw to conclusions, you could draw certain scenarios, but don't fight the tape. So we still have way to go to get to 114, about 200 pips, as you can see here. For the rally, so maybe we will hit that come this Friday. Okay, so I'm assuming this is just an anticipation of what's going to happen on Friday with the NFP number coming out. Looking at the GBP USD, not as active, and the reason it's not as active is because the GBP is going to have some numbers coming out today, and it's trading on the threshold. So as you can see here, it's trading on previous resistance, now anticipated support. So let's see how this plays out today. Just a few variables here that could possibly happen. We could either rally to 157, 154, 57, or we could come back down to 152. So it'd be interesting to see how this unfolds with both the number coming out of the UK today at 1 p.m. and then the number coming out for the NFP on Friday. Looking at the Dow Jones, also another very quiet day. We rallied about 120 points and we sold off towards the end of the day. So we're really right back to where we were, kind of like side trading right here in a very tight range. It's more inclined to be more on the downside than it is to be on the upside, honestly. But at this rate, I wouldn't jump in, really aggressively with a short. Until I had some sort of confirmation. Looking at oil sold off. Okay, we're trading just below $59, but as you can see, it's trading in this range and hasn't really deviated from this range. So all in all, if you could pick it up around $58, on the anticipation that it's going to continue going up, or sold it. I wouldn't even suggest it to have sold it at 61. The reward versus risk wasn't really there in your favor. So just hold off in oil. Looking at gold, we're trading at the bottom of the trading range right here at 1183. And this is happening also simultaneously as the NFP number is going to come out. So, with all said and done, this might be a good place to actually pick this up. Again, I don't like to trade into the news, but sometimes, if it correlates with the technicals, it might be a good place to pick it up. Looking at the USD ZAR really got very weak against the dollar, continues to trail to 1234, 1235. And it is at the top of the range. And so the question is are we going to see some sort of a challenge to this 1247 level again? As you can see, the ZAR and the gold are trading in opposite directions. Anytime the gold gets weaker, reflects probably on the South African market and thereby depreciating the value of the rand. So, so this is something you got to keep an eye on, just for your own sake, to see what could be done with it. This is Fred Razak at CMTrading. I want to wish everybody a great trading day. Thank you.